What's up, everybody? It's me, Melanie, and I'm posted up right now with Kemone and Sir Johnson himself. So, Kemone and Sir Johnson.
Yep. What up?
How has it been to work on a full album together?
It's been pretty dope, man. I had already known from the beginning, whenever me and Johnson got in contact with each other and agreed to do this, that it was going to turn out to be a pretty creative process. I like the energy that I get whenever I work with this man right there. He got his own way of doing stuff, and I pretty much do too, but yeah, we can still come together.
Well, see, come to find out, man, we got a lot in common, man. We both been doing this for a long time. We both come from different backgrounds, but, you know, both we're having a passion for hip-hop and walking that same road that it takes to get to the, you know, to get to the top, no pun intended.
Hashtag.
You know, we just found out we got a lot of the same experiences, you know, so we walk the same road, you know, by that measure, and that's why we entitled the project Same Road, you know what I'm saying? Because we collectively we figure out we tread in the same path. So.
Right. Okay, what do you want your fans to gain from this project?
Man, I want our fans to gain a security back in real hip hop, man. I know for those of us who really respect the art form and the craft and the lyricism and know that people ain't just getting there and throwing something out real quick like, hey, they gonna buy it regardless because the beats is banging. Shout out to Beat by Box on the production, man, but you definitely come with them lyrics.
You know, I think people want to hear a lot more of me, a lot more personal me, and that's you're gonna get a lot more of my personal story on this album than you will from any other works. So I think that's really what I want people to take from it is, you know, it's an opportunity to get to know me a little better and dive a little deeper, and you know, you kind of figure out where I'm at today, how I see things these days.
Well, speaking of personal, was there a song that really hit home emotionally for you and why?
I would say the track When I Go, which is actually one of the last tracks on the project. It's real close, man. I think we both speak on some personal stuff that we've gone through or that we are actually dealing with in our lives at this time. I speak on my children, which is the world to me, man. That's the whole reason why I'm out here grinding and doing what I do every day.
I concur, man. I really like When I Go. That's one of the best ones. I like I Don't. I would say I Don't really speaks because, you know, it's kind of a more rebellious track, man, and I'm not known for taking the conservative route to things, you know what I'm saying? I like to go through or around obstacles, so.
I actually co-sign that too, man. I Don't is a very powerful track, and it speaks on exactly what I'm talking about, man, as far as what we hit, the precedents that we here to set with this project to show that, you know, actually working hard and putting in some subject matter, some contents into what you out here spitting. It's what needs to be in the game, man.
How do you feel about the competition in y'all's area?
Competition, I say not so much. There's a good amount of other cats out there trying to do the same thing as well. And you know what I mean, shout out to anybody that's trying to do something. I never knock anybody for, you know, they hustle and trying to get out there. But as far as like a competition, if we talking, there ain't nobody really out there that, you know, I'd say trying to take shots or actually trying to get above the next man by stepping on them in any way, you know?
Right.
Man, I don't really think it's a contention like that, man. I mean, we all racing uphill toward the same goal. It ain't really a drag race, me against you, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, being things the way it is, the state of hip-hop, you know what I'm saying? Our sound is a little more mature than the current popular state of hip-hop, so, you know, I feel like, you know, there's definitely a niche, a particular audience that's going to adhere to our, you know, what we're providing more so than the masses. But I do think that as long as we've been doing it, the things that we've done, the network, you know, collaborations and contacts we've amassed, the stage experience, the production experience, you know, experience being the main word, I don't really see too many who could compete if it were a contest. But like I say, man, we're all racing uphill toward the same goal. So, you know, I've always been the type of person to help the next man and enable the next man.
How long have y'all been in the game?
I say, man, as far as taking it seriously and really trying to pursue it as a career and really investing time in it, I have to say right after high school, man. I even remember, shout out to the homie J Rose, senior year, man, us grinding out trying to get a project finished and everybody else getting ready, you know, as far as we getting ready to graduate, and we like, shoot, we trying to get this album done. Like, we trying to celebrate graduation with this album. So it's been a passion for a minute.
You know, I dabbled with it. You know, I always had a passion for music, man. I was there, you know, during the golden age. But I think, you know, you really couldn't count it till I was actually serious about it, and I wasn't serious about it until about 2007. Say maybe 9, 11, me and Steven been fucking with these beats and shit. So man, I can't, even before that, 2nd grade in music class, me and this nigga was, you know, sneaking in the Chronic and Eazy-E tapes and Snoop Dogg and shit. So I mean, and then we was cutting and mixing our own tapes from songs, personal mixtapes. It was, you know, we was fucking with this early, but never thought like stage and Madison Square Garden, never that. So probably not for me seriously till about 2007, 2008, I started shooting for the stars.
Is there a release date that y'all have for this EP?
We don't have an exact release date yet. We say we like to get it wrapped up here within the next few months. We actually in the process, the music is being recorded. We're just basically trying to finalize all the tracks, tinkering here and there, making sure we got everything exactly how we want it to be when we're ready for presentation.
Where could fans go to get exclusive news and merchandise?
You can always go to sqclothing.com. Spinsforends.com. That's the media source. But you know,
find us
they
on
be
Spins for Ends.
Find us on Spins for Ends. They got the SQ Clothing link on their homepage, because that's how tough they rock with us.
Spins.com. Spins for motherfucking ends.
And that's Spins with a Z.
Spins with a Z.
Yeah.
Spins
You
for
know,
ends?
number 4.
With a Z.
Spins with a Z. Number 4. ENDS.com.
ENDS. Kemone Johnson. 2016.
Facebook.com. Kemone N Johnson.
To the top type shit.
SQ. We in here.
So that was Kemone and Johnson. Look out for their EP, Same Road. It is coming soon. I'm Melanie, and these are my Nita notes.
Nigga, I'ma tell you now in case you ain't know. That it's been 20 years and still the same road. Even if you tell me I ain't shit, even if you tell me I should quit, I'ma go get this money till it ain't home. Nigga, I'ma tell you now in case you ain't know. That it's been 20 years